Today we talk about a film from one of our favorite years in horror, 1981. So go stand in your bushes and look in your neighbor's windows as we discuss The Prowler. Hey everybody, welcome back to Warehouse B. And if you just got arrested, you didn't get that last little tidbit from us.
Yeah, you're already a weirdo.
Yeah, you're already, get out of your neighbor's bushes.
Yeah.
That sounds bad too.
At least turn YouTube off.
So we're going to talk about The Prowler.
The Prowler.
1981 film directed by Joseph Zito. This is actually the movie that got him Friday the 13th Part 4 when they saw this.
Well, it should have.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to give us a rundown?
I can try. I can attempt. The very first thing I can tell you is I don't remember the names of any of the characters. Yeah, they're very forgettable.
There's a lot of them. Like I know I think there's a Lisa in there, and that's about it. That's all I remember. Yeah. And I'm thinking I'm pretty sure that's it. Anyway,
yeah.
We're not they're not memorable.
Yeah. So anyway,
the faces are, I guess. I mean,
yeah. At the very beginning, we get some World War II imagery. There's some newspaper headlines. It's kind of like a documentary. It shows all the soldiers coming back home.
Stock footage
from World War II. Yeah, stock footage. And then we get a woman reading a note that she wrote.
Dear John.
Dear John.
Or a John Deere letter if you're Jeff Daniels.
Yeah, John Deere. If you're Joe Diffie.
Yeah. But where she pretty much dumps a soldier while he's overseas fighting for her.
She just can't wait on him any longer.
Yeah, she can't wait.
She probably waited like a month.
Oh man,
bitch.
Yeah, she's just
hot to trot.
Oh dude, she's hot under the collar. she can't take no more.
Well, my God, the guy that she chose is a real winner.
Yeah,
what a douchebag.
Yeah.
Oh baby, I'm just jealous. My dad's got more money than him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
don't lay a hand on my girl again. Stupid ass.
Then it shows, a dance. Teenagers.
Everybody's kind of come back from the war, and they're having
a party,
and Rosemary was her name.
Oh, okay.
Rosemary.
Yeah,
that's why he left the rose.
Yeah, this movie was originally called Rosemary's Killer.
Yeah,
or it's known as that in other countries.
Right.
That would actually have made it better, I think.
Probably. Prowler's kind of a neat name, but
yeah, it is. But Rosemary's Killer.
But yeah, that's who Rosemary chose, and they get bit, and
and
here we are.
Yeah, it all of a sudden. This couple goes out into a gazebo, which I think is a really cool shot. Then all of a sudden you get a guy dressed up in army clothes, and he's got his face covered the whole time with I don't know what it's called.
Kind of a smock.
Kind of like a balaclava, except without the eye holes.
Yeah, and the helmet.
and a helmet, and he shows up with a pitchfork, which I thought was weird.
Weird choice. Everything else was made sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything. The big knife, that was a bayonet.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So
great choice.
Yeah.
End up with a double barrel cut off.
Yes.
Sawed off. That was a good choice. Yeah. But the pitchfork was
weird.
Good kill, but weird.
Oh yeah. Several good kills with it.
Yeah.
But then Flash forward.
35 years, I think,
30
I believe it
Yeah,
was.
80,
Was it
1981,
Yeah.
present day kind of thing.
So we flash forward, and yet again we're having another dance. We meet a lot of characters that I don't remember.
Well, I think it'd been put. Was it put off? Was the dance
Yeah, this was like the first one.
the first one back
Yeah.
because of the incident?
Right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
and then now all of a sudden,
More killings.
more killings.
it's a theme.
Yeah.
Yes.
Town about to be footloose.
Should we give any more away or?
I mean, we can maybe, I guess, in a little bit, but I mean that's pretty much the synopsis of it.
Yeah,
These kids are
it's
trying to put
very-
on this dance again, and he shows back up.
Yes, it's very
Prowler.
prom night. It's very much like prom night.
Yeah. I get a sense of the burning in it. I get a sense of prom night. It's very a product of
actually-
'81.
Yeah.
I mistaked a lot of stuff for
Prom night, right?
Yeah.
Right.
because I was thinking, I think I've seen this before. I had because I haven't watched this until.
Well,
just
you know,
now.
prom night, you had the supposed death or whatever, somebody, and then he comes
Yeah.
back and surprised at the end.
But there was a couple scenes I was like, man, I've seen this before.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the things we liked about the movie.
The kills, absolutely
Kills
awesome.
100%. I actually really like the look of the killer in this. It's a little
Yeah,
I
different.
did too.
I liked his weapons of choice other than the pitchfork, which was kind of weird. I liked his look. I like the setting, and I like. I mean, I liked most of the characters. I didn't a bunch of no names, but
Right.
I didn't mind the characters. I mean, yeah, they were forgettable enough.
Yeah,
where I don't remember
they didn't do a good job setting them up.
I'll
I did
rephrase
like
this.
them.
I like the sheriff deputy, and I like the final girl. Actually,
Sheriff deputy is a fucking creep.
he,
If he
that's
is,
just that jawline.
if he's not a rapist in real life,
I think the hair's throwing.
he
you
is
off.
a raper.
He belongs on Miami Beach with real short, tight shorts.
Yeah,
Right.
And
and a
a
baggie
bike.
full of roofies.
yeah, had a baggie full of roofies.
And I'm sure these guys were, as we were watching, I'm
He
sure
lifts
they're
weights
tired
on
of
weekends.
me saying that she looked like a second-rate Amy Steele to me.
She does look.
She does. She
Even down to the scene where the mouse comes to her underneath the bed and
Yes.
scares her.
Yeah.
I looked it up, and this movie came after that movie. I don't know how far after that movie, a few months, but I
if
don't.
they could take that from that movie.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Very
sure
good
they
final
do.
girl though.
yeah,
Very good.
Yeah, likable enough.
She
and
beat his ass.
Yeah.
She's a very fast runner.
in heels.
in heels, which is correct. Yeah, that was good. A lot of creepy characters in the movie that just
Yeah.
didn't really fit in there. I didn't think as
Lawrence
well.
Tierney in the wheelchair.
The wheelchair.
Elaine's dad from Seinfeld.
Well, he was Rosemary's dad, I believe. The guy in the wheelchair was.
Right. Yeah.
And then of course you got the simpleton or whatever. I don't know. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
what's
you
up with
can't say the hard R.
that. Yeah.
On this channel, you can.
Retarda. Retarda. I drop the A.
No, we can't say it.
Can't, okay. Drop the A at the end.
Etard.
Etar, yeah.
Can't say the hard R.
Yeah.
Apart from some of the
Retard
performances, I really liked the lighting, the contrast of shadows.
The shots were really. There was a lot of really pretty shots.
Right. The swimming pool, the from lit underneath,
Yeah.
the blood entering the pool.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Before we move on from kills, what was your guys' favorite kill?
I would have to say I like the pitchfork in the shower.
Yeah, very, very close up on some boobies.
Yeah, very good. Good kill though. You know.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
My favorite though was right before that, the boyfriend
Yep.
who was stripping down to get in the shower with her, and he comes up behind him and grabs him, and then runs that big old bayonet right through his skull, like top of his head, and at kind of right at the end, he kind of starts to pull up a little bit, and his eyes open back up, and you just see the whites of his eyes. They roll back in his head, and I kind of stick that way, and I thought it was a really good kill. It was a creepy look.
That shot, what makes that shot work is how long they just hold on it.
Right.
And we were talking as we were watching it, and Chris is like, if I didn't know any better, I'd think Savini did this, and
Yeah, sure
lo and
enough.
behold, Savini did this.
Yeah.
So
Oh, if you didn't realize it through the movie, when it gets to my favorite kill, which is the killer's death,
yeah, that's an awesome one.
you can definitely tell Savini did that.
Well, the pool death you could tell
Oh,
too.
yeah.
The saw
Oh,
and
yeah.
the knife
Oh, yeah.
into the throat, pretty savage. But the final kill with the killer was definitely a Savini thing.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Least
It
favorite
blew
stuff?
my mind, I guess you could say.
Least favorite parts or stuff like in the movie?
I think Chris touched on some of it in the beginning.
What the
vanilla characters.
The vanilla character. I really didn't like the beginning. I thought that was very weird. The kind of documentary type beginning. I thought it was very weird, and it kind of got me out of the mood to watch a slasher. The vanilla characters and the pacing is terrible.
Yes.
There's so many filler scenes. I mean, every movie has filler. They all have filler. But this one is some of the worst filler I've seen.
Yeah.
If it didn't have, like, I could forgive the beginning. I can forgive the vanilla characters. I can't forgive the pacing.
Yeah.
It could have been, with those kills, it could have been a masterpiece of slasher movies. It could have been. The kills were amazing.
Yeah,
the killer was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
The final girl was awesome. If only they would have gotten rid of a lot
Some
of the
of the
middle
extra
crap.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think they had enough stuff there.
Yeah, I don't
Maybe
think
not.
So.
I mean, because him calling the retreat or whatever to find out, to talk to the sheriff, and that guy was just real bad acting, not caring. I don't know. It wasn't needed.
Yeah.
Maybe they were trying to drive home the
sheriff.
The sheriff that, being John still, like you wouldn't think that it's him, or
Right.
maybe it was supposed to hint at. I don't know, but it just didn't fit well.
Yeah.
The sheriff. I'm assuming the sheriff was the one that got Dear John. I don't know, but
Oh yeah,
That's what they were driving at.
I think that's what they were probably getting
Yeah.
at.
But there's scenes like in the beginning when her friend's dead in the shower where she's in the room, she leaves the room because she thinks she hears something, goes back into the room, leaves the room again.
Yeah.
That's just not needed.
No,
Yeah.
there's some filler in there, and there's a few things where he's chasing her at the end that bothers me a little bit too. I thought it was the suspense building wasn't bad.
The stare down between the hard R guy and her.
Yeah,
Super
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
Super. Almost Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Almost like I don't know if I feel sorry for this guy or I have gas right now.
Yeah.
Oh, she just
It's weird, yeah. Yeah, it's like she was like falling for him a little bit. And
That's
it's like,
what-
oh, bless your heart, kind of thing. And then
Yeah.
but then she kind of stopped and then did it again. Like you don't have to.
yeah.
I think that might have just been bad editing.
That maybe.
Oh,
was.
it was.
Maybe it was
It
because they should have cut right before that second look, and then he should have shot him.
It was like, we got to get to 98.
Yeah, that's right.
We're only at 97.
Shit.
Tell her to smile again.
I think we all agreed too that I know me and Brandon did that the final scare we thought was just kind of it was creepy, but it was kind of
it was weak.
What was the final scare?
The guy in the shower.
you may have been up getting coffee when
Oh no, I seen that.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot. Yeah,
that was a grab.
that was a hard G.
yeah.
Well, if it
That
wouldn't
was
have
a
been
hard G.
it wouldn't have been so bad if the dude, like, if they would have done the full on Friday the 13th thing, and then the boyfriend, the sheriff's deputy, would have run up, grabbed her, snapped her back in reality, and then she just breathes, and then cut to credits, and the music was off.
Yeah,
Like the music was just off to end it.
Yeah.
It
it
reminded
was
me,
cool that they had an actual band.
It reminded me of
Yeah.
Carrie a little bit because
Yeah.
they had that, and then they had the soft music to it was
after
just
the
weird.
hand comes up.
Yeah, it
out
was
of
just
the
weird.
Yeah, except Carrie's final scare was fucking awesome.
Well, it's 76 too. This was 5 years old earlier.
Yeah, but still.
and I'm glad you
Prowler
said
was
that about the band because I love early 80s, late 70s,
Yeah.
early 80s music, just kind of generic
Faceless.
music like that.
Faceless
yeah.
band.
We were singing Breakdown before we came on by Tom Petty.
Yeah. But anything else you guys want to say about this?
I think it's worth a watch.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
I think
I'm glad
it's-
I watched it. It was solid.
it's
it's
very
right up-
slow.
It is, but it's right up there with The Burning for me.
Yeah, but I think the payoffs in the kills. And the
Sure.
Absolutely.
Sure, definitely.
Any movie done that Savini did.
Yeah, I still appreciate it very much, despite
Yeah, the
a few
kills
of
were awesome.
a few of the bugaboos. What do you guys rate this
2.5.
out of 5? 2.5 out of 5?
Ooh,
I'll give it a 3.
I'll give it a 3 too.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I like the 3s.
Dude,
I'm
I
usually
love-
the guy who rates higher. Than
I love
everybody on
that
this
killer. I love the killer's death.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
he-
some good stuff.
show. He's a unique killer.
Yeah, I don't think we kind of. I mean, I know we said it, but I don't think we really drove it home that he's a very unique in an over flooded market of slasher killers.
Mm-hmm.
He is one that sticks out.
Yeah,
to me,
He's
anyway.
unique.
He's a normal guy.
Yeah.
Dressed up like in a badass outfit.
Yeah.
With some badass tools.
I somewhat agree with that. We're getting ready to do a versus where I would say that about the character we're going to be talking about.
Oh, sure.
More
Sure.
so, but he does stand out quite a bit.
Yeah. I guess that'll do it for this one. Then everybody needs to go check out the Prowler if they get a chance. It's definitely worth watching. I'm glad I watched it. It was worth it. I guess until next time, we'll see you all later.
See you down the line.